Hi, pile number one. Welcome to your pick a card reading. Today, I'm going to be talking about the person who's coming towards you right now. And there's something very, very beautiful about this story about who's coming towards you. I just feel like I have a lot of respect for this person who's coming towards you. They're very honorable and respectable. I feel like this is someone who came from humble beginnings. It does feel like you guys have had a difference in status or background. Okay, so that's what I'm going to say at first. But let me show you all the cards that came out, and then I'm going to tell you more about this person. So we have this card right here. This card is the card of inborn luck or inborn good luck, excuse me. And that's what that looks like. Okay. We also have this card, which is the love of fate. We have this card that is the state examination. We have this card here, which is the beautiful palace, or I think this is like the grand palace. What is this called? Hold on. I don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing. Oh, palace building. Okay, palace building is this one. Okay. We have this card, which is the palace building. We have the Queen of Wands coming out. Also, we have the Nine of Cups. And last but not least, we have quincunx. Okay, so again, I feel like, when this person met you, there was this energy where they realized that you could have come from fortune. Okay, so whether you came from a very wealthy household or like inborn good luck means that you are just fated to have a lot of abundance and opportunity and just luck on your side. You were born into this. It was your birthright. It's an energy of feeling like you don't even have to force it or work too hard to be very lucky, to be naturally fulfilled in life. And this person may feel like when they met you, that really is a drastic difference from what they had to do in life. I feel like this is someone who has suffered a lot of challenges. They have went through a lot of tests, maybe delays. They may have had really humble beginnings. And so there was this difference in status or background that they felt like, you know, it's very shocking or it surprised them how they had the chance or even luck to connect with you. And it definitely feels like this is a connection that's faded. It feels like you have treated this person very positively and nice. You have loved them out loud. And yeah, I just feel like this person it feels very like lucky because they noticed that you may have had a more privileged life than they did. Okay. What I see that this person has been up to, we have the state examination. So this person could be in school or going back to school and they're studying really hard. They could be going through some type of training. They could be having to take a test. There's also something about like legal documents or contracts that may be signed very soon for this person. But for the most part, this looks like someone who has a lot of focus and concentration. They could have had a lot of focus and concentration on bettering themselves, bettering their life, and also trying to create a beautiful life that you guys can lead on and have together. I also have a lot of messages of children. So I feel like you and this person will create a really big and beautiful family together. We have children coming up in this card. All right, really nice. And then we also have children in the Nine of Cups. They're kind of like in awe or watching whoever this person is. So, whoever this person is, I feel like their children are going to admire them. I feel like they're going to be a very loving parent and very nurturing parent. And it feels like their children or your children together admire this person very greatly. So even if that's a future thing, it feels like, they have a really great role model here. And again, I feel like I have so much respect for whoever this person is. This person sees you as the Queen of Wands. So they see you as enterprising, like, maybe you could be an entrepreneur or you have an entrepreneurial mind. You could be a go getter. You could be a natural leader. You could be very charismatic and motivating. There could be something very sporty or athletic about your build. It feels like you are just an achiever nonetheless, and you really inspire this person a lot. Okay, there's something very magnetic about you that they just know that you're the one. Another thing that I really like about this person, they would give you anything that they have to make you happy, or even if you're in need, even if they don't have much right now, it feels like this person is very selfless and they always want to take care of you. They always want to make sure that you're happy. It feels like this person really has your back, okay? And they're very dependable or reliable, whoever's coming towards you. Now, this person has suffered a lot of challenges. It feels like trying to get things off the ground or even trying to provide you a life that they feel like you deserve has been really hard. And we see that with the quincunx being here. It just feels like it's been really, complexity. It's been challenging. They've been through some challenges. They've been through a lot of tests in life. But this person has incredible resilience and they're very, very strong. And this person also could be a go getter in their own right as well. There's something about buying a home together in a really, really beautiful home with the palace building being here. I do see that you guys will live in a very quiet neighborhood. You could be on your own plot of land, separate from maybe even a subdivision or a neighborhood. I do feel like it's a very private place as well, and very, very beautiful and very large. Okay. And it feels like maybe you guys could even be building your home from the ground up as well. Nonetheless, I feel like this person is going through a test right now. They could be going through a challenging time right now, but it feels like they're going to pass because this person is facing this test. They're not running from it. They're choosing to adapt or go with the flow that the universe has for them. I feel like this person is going to have a lot of favor and a lot of luck as their outcome that they weren't expecting. There's also something about where they come from, their hometown, their community, or even their family, where they're going to be shocked how this person, what they achieve in this lifetime, okay? And the kind of life that they really worked hard for. So, this person is doing this for you. They're doing this for their future because, again, I do see a big family that you guys are going to have. So, they're doing this for their children and they're also doing this for themselves, okay? And I feel like by meeting you or getting into this connection with you, you really have shown them that there's more to life and that they can strive to have a better life than what they've known. Because again, I feel like this person had very, very humble beginnings here. Okay. Let me see if there's anything else that I'm missing about this connection, this person who's coming towards you. Okay, so also what we have here with the Love of Fate, this card talks about, again, a difference in status or a difference in backgrounds. But what you guys have is like this great love that can outstand any challenge. And also, too, like beyond the difference of your backgrounds or your status, and even in tough times, you two will overcome with the power of love. This is like a relationship or a connection that you guys really, even in old age, you guys just have so much love for each other and there's so much passion and romance in the air. And I feel like, no matter what challenges this person may go through, they're able to withstand this because of your support and your love. This is someone that they're going to have a very stable life, maybe in older age. So, like, late 30s to the rest of their lifetime. They're going to have a very easygoing and peaceful and harmonious life with you. But right now, for whatever reason, maybe their birth, right, or fate. They have been going through a lot of challenges, but this is a very strong person. And this could also be building character because this person is going to be super successful, maybe hold a lot of wealth, maybe have like the really admirable family. And it feels like, this is the person for you. So, what would confirm this person coming towards you? You guys definitely grew up so differently. And this person may even see you as someone who's very privileged. and they have really had to work hard throughout their humble beginnings to get to where they are. This person also could be doing some type of training right now, or they could be doing some type of school, getting higher education. There also could be a legal document, so like a purchase of a home that's coming up, that's going to be a big achievement or a big accomplishment. I feel like this person could be the first in their family to do something, whether that's graduate or maybe like buy a home, or I don't know, like achieve great success. So again, this is who's coming towards you, and I really respect this person, and I feel like you're very lucky to have this person coming towards you. They obviously see you as their dream partner. Okay. You bring them a lot of fulfillment. When they've been going through the struggle, you are like a light in their life that has made them very happy and made them, keep pushing, keep waking up every day and working hard. So you are a driving force in this person's life, and it feels very fated and destined to happen. Like the universe knew that you guys were going to meet each other. All right, so this is who's coming towards you, and I hope that you enjoyed this message. I appreciate you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. All right, guys, so we're going to talk about who's coming towards you right now. For you, pile number 2, I do have to do a trigger warning for you, okay? Because we do have some very deep messages for your pile. And even the energy of this person feels triggering to you, okay? So trigger warning, this could get very deep, but maybe even this message that I'm able to convey for you will help you to really process maybe your emotions of what could have happened in the past between you and them, just feeling heard and understood. So, just letting you guys know before we get into it, because I am going to talk about some serious things, but nonetheless, I just wanted to put that out there. All right, so let me show you the cards that came out for you, and then I'll tell you all about this person who's coming towards you right now. So the first card we have here is the card of Taken Love, okay? Taken Love. All right, so not the nicest card. Also, your second card here is a power struggle of love, okay? So again, another very challenging energy that's coming out. We have also the Royal Placenta Chamber, which is an interesting name. All right, so that's coming out for this person. We have Metal Movable Type as well. Okay, so interesting. And your person also pulled the Knight of Cups. They pulled the Seven of Wands. And they also pulled the 12th house, which is the house of surrender. Okay, so it's a very, very interesting and very deep and loaded pile. All right. First thing I'm getting about this person, this is someone who feels like they really made a mistake. And they know that if you choose to speak to them again, or if you guys chose to reconnect, that they are very lucky, that this is like highly improbable, or they know that they don't even deserve this chance. Okay. It feels like things got really messy between you and this person. First and foremost, with Taken Love being here, I feel like there definitely was a third party involved, and this person could have chose someone else over you, and it could have been blindsided. Like, I feel like this was blindsided. It feels like this person was very secretive. It feels like this person didn't tell you what was going on, didn't tell you that they were dealing with someone else. And there was this very nasty energy where it feels like they could have left with that person. They could have chose to pursue that person, get in a relationship with that person. And I feel like you were very blindsided. Okay. So I am getting that energy. This could have happened during like the winter season or the colder months. And or this just left you with a very cold heart. Like you could have become very, very cold and detached after this situation. What I see happening, this person is returning to you. And it's interesting because we have a full moon here, and we just had the full moon, if I'm not mistaken, on the 29th. So this person should be coming to you soon. But of course, this reading is called Who's Coming Towards You Right Now. So it makes sense. This person is going to choose to reach out or come towards you in the nighttime, is what I'm seeing. You have definitely changed a lot. This situation made you very strong, okay? It made you very cold at first, but you are very strong. And I feel like as this person comes back to you, you're not going to show them a lot of emotion, if not any. You also have your guard up and you know that this person is untrustworthy, okay? Because I feel like this person betrayed you in a way. I also feel like there's a change maybe in your appearance. You look very beautiful or very handsome. So that's something that this person realizes right off the bat, that you have gotten better over time. You look healthy, you look well, that you haven't been waiting for them. So I am seeing that as well. We have here, this is the triggering part that I'm getting. We have the royal placenta chamber. So even when you think about that, you think about like birth, and it looks like a graveyard. So there could have been like something regarding pregnancy that could be very triggering, that could have happened between you and this person, whether they got someone else pregnant or if there was a pregnancy situation between you and them, and that could have been also deeply hurtful. This also talks about like this card, I wrote it down. This talks about discreet meetings, okay? So again, there's something about this person reaching out to you at night or coming to you in the night. It's also this energy of wanting to be very private about maybe an apology. It's like this person is trying to protect maybe their reputation or how they look. So yes, discreet meetings and promises as well. I feel like this person broke a promise because they never meant it in the first place. They knew that they were investing in two things at once. Okay, that's what I'm getting with that. I feel like this person wants to have some redemption with you, but I feel like this is more so a moment of you taking your power back because, again, this card is a card of power struggles. So it's almost like power is being returned to you. Now you have the ball in your court. Now you have the say so. Now this person is coming towards you in a very desperate manner. Okay, so it feels like power is being returned to you, or it's definitely like a Wheel of Fortune moment where the tables are turning. And what else did I want to say about that? I feel like also this is your redemption. So you could have been embarrassed or you could have been disrespected or defamed. So this is your get back with this person coming towards you. Um, and I feel like too with this card is very interesting. Your person could first of all have an occupation, a job or a career, and it's in the service industry. I don't know, what they do, but it could be service industry. So like mechanic, or maybe they work at a restaurant, or maybe this person is a barber or a hairstylist or a tattoo artist, or what else could be acts of service. Service could also be like in the medical field, like a nurse, a doctor, a pharmacy, pharmacist, whatever. What else are like acts of service? I don't know. This person could do like taxes. I don't know. So there's something here where this person may have that certain occupation. So that will resonate for some of you. This is very interesting too, because this is like rumors and gossip. So I feel like the way that you could have really, like, this person was outed could have been through something that was uncovered. I feel like this person was so close to getting caught before the tower moment happened. Okay. Like they were so close and they kept covering their tracks and covering their tracks until they couldn't cover it anymore. And I feel like even talking about this could be very triggering. So again, I'm sorry if it is, but I really just want to clarify this person and just how dirty they did you. Okay. What else did I want to say about this as well? Okay, so there's something about like information being kept to yourself is no fun. Okay. So again, this is your get back. You could have some get back that could really crush this person. And I don't know why I'm getting this energy. I don't know what spirit guide this is coming from, but it's like I'm getting an energy to tell you to let that out the bag. Like if you have something that you can throw in their face, or, that you maybe some information that would embarrass them, it's almost like I'm getting this energy to tell you to do it. Because again, this card says information kept only to yourself is no fun. And there's also this energy of like, it's no fun when the rabbit got the gun. So again, a change of circumstances and the ball being in your court. And I feel like also you holding all the power in this situation. Now, what's so interesting about this person and also the audacity of it all is that they are coming towards you with the Knight of Cups. So they are coming towards you to pursue some type of romantic situation with you again. Okay. And they are prepared to face some, kickback, or they are prepared to face some type of confrontation, or even like maybe you showing your disinterest with the Seven of Wands. They're coming back prepared to face some type of strong boundary that you have as well. Another thing that I see for this person as well, because there's also this 12th house energy and this card, I feel like this person also is going to claim to be either deeply religious now or deeply spiritual. They could even bring God or angels or spirit guides into the conversation, almost trying to look for some type of mercy. Okay, so just know that as well. This person could be experiencing some karma. You could be their karma. They're coming back with some forgiveness. This person seems to always bring baggage into your life. So keep that in mind. This person really wants to heal this situation between you. They feel deeply guilty, is what I'm feeling. This person may bring up something religious or spiritual, like I've been praying about this, or I've been going to church, or I've been meditating, or I really have been doing some a dark night of the soul, whatever it may be. Okay, but you really have to just know the patterns that you have dealt with this person, and I just see that you have suffered a lot of heartache and loss with this person. So I definitely think that you know how to play this game better than they do now. There's been some time apart, and you have been able to reflect with probably no closure. So you are having all these assumptions that could be truths about this person. And now they're coming back to face you. And it feels like whoever they ran off with, that didn't work. Okay. So just know that as well. But I feel like this is really like a karmic energy, and this person is here to face their karma. Um, because it's almost like stupid to come towards you after all they did, but it feels fated. Feels like they're meant to get their karma. Even with the 12th house energy, it feels like they're meant to get their karma. Okay. So you could be handing it to them. And, just the audacity of the Knight of Cups, with it all. But just to let you know, this is who's coming towards you. So it'll be very interesting to see how that plays out. And I feel like you are strong now. You can hold your own. And I feel like you may even let this person have it. So, let me know how that goes in the comment section down below. All right, guys, I hope that this gave you a lot of info or intel about who's coming towards you. I love you guys so much, and I will see you in the next one. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be talking about the person who is coming towards you right now. And for your pile, I feel like this is a story or a situation of someone who it was the wrong timing, but the right person. Okay. And there's also this like confused energy. You could have been left in the moon, left with like deep feelings for this person that you maybe could not explain why you felt drawn to them. And then also confusion about maybe why things weren't getting off the ground, why something couldn't be. But the good news is that this person is coming towards you now. And I feel like this person's also able to express themselves better as well. There's some type of confidence that this person has built up, and maybe even lessons that they have learned. Maybe they have wisened up, they have matured, they've had a lot of experiences since you guys have dealt with each other to grow, and they're able to really clearly communicate their feelings for you, but also maybe why there was distance in the past, or why maybe you guys had no contact out of nowhere. So I'm definitely going to explain that to you before they get a chance to explain that to you. But let me show you what cards came out for you. All right, so pile number 3 for your person, we do have this card here, and this is the card of useless expectation. All right, useless expectation. Okay. We also have this card right here, and this card is accidental and precious relationship. All right. We have Moon Jar number 8. We have Royal Audience. Your person is pulling the Ace of Swords. And how they feel about you is the Empress. And they're also pulling ninth house, which is the house of seeking. Okay. All right. So I feel like you and this person got very, very, very close or very intimate. It feels like you guys got really, really intimate. And there was really high expectations that this was going to go somewhere. You could have felt very positive about the connection. I also feel like things were good, but then all of a sudden things took a turn for the worst. This person could have stopped communicating. They could have stopped reaching out. They could have stopped wanting to hang out. They kind of felt like they looked different, like they looked sad, or they looked maybe like, what's the word I want to use? This person could have started to look like uninterested, okay? But I feel like what really happened was that this person something got too close for comfort, or something got real much quicker than they expected it to. It's like this person couldn't control how fast you guys were connecting, and they had a lot of things that were going on behind the scenes that they didn't want to involve you in. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing here. This person may have felt like they didn't have their stuff together. They may have felt like their career, they could have been very misguided, or they could have felt like they had no idea where their career was going to take them or what they wanted to do in life. You could have met this person at a time that their finances, there was a lot of struggle there, or worries or doubt around their finances. And it felt like this person felt like, with all the challenges they were dealing with, they were not ready to make such a deep commitment because they had a lot of worries about their future. Okay. Didn't feel really sure of themselves. And this could be something that they really struggled to translate to you. And so for you, again, with that moon energy that I keep feeling, I feel like, and it's interesting because we have the moon jar here, but with that moon energy, I feel like you were left very confused and maybe felt like you didn't really get proper closure about why you guys distanced or stopped speaking. All right, so that's what I'm seeing here. You had high expectations for this situation, but it just did not pan out as you expected. And this person definitely had a change in personality or demeanor that really left you scratching your head. Okay. Another thing that I'm seeing here, what is this card called? Accidental and precious relationship. The way you and this person connected could have been very, like coincidental. All right. I don't know why I'm getting like, maybe you met this person on like online, or you could have met this person at a party. You could have met this person just randomly, maybe at a grocery store. All right. It feels like you weren't looking for love, or you definitely weren't looking to pursue this person. They weren't looking to pursue you. You guys just kind of bumped into each other. And it was very interesting. Okay. Also feel like too, we have a frog here. Okay, so I feel like this felt like good luck. This felt like very positive or happy or favorable when you guys met. And I also feel like this felt like taking a leap of faith, trying something different. Maybe this person even taking a leap of faith, even though they're going through some things, to just even date you and see where this was going to go. Maybe this was just meant to be a fling at first, okay, or a short affair. I do feel like someone here was very generous to the other, and that made someone feel really, really bad. Okay. So I don't know if you were very generous, if you would do little things for this person, just in good intentions. Like maybe you bought this person groceries one day, or you bought them lunch, or maybe you picked them up, took them somewhere, if it, or gave a gift, or I don't know, something that you did. You could have sent an Amazon package to their house. Okay. So there was like Before you guys ended up like separating or going no contact, it felt like someone was being super generous here, and someone feels very guilty to this day about that because that could have been also around the same time that you guys separated. Okay. Now, what this person has been doing, they have really, really been concentrating to, complete something in life. Right now, as they're coming towards you, they're achieving something really great because the moon jar number 8 is like the final stage of completion, completing a big project. All right. What else did I write about this? Completion and achievement, finally obtaining their desired result. Okay. Also, this card is very interesting because it talks about how your second attempt will be very successful. So if the first time that you and this person chose to date or connect was not good and obviously did not have the best outcome, the second attempt will be very successful. And this person could be more in a privileged chapter of their life where they feel very comfortable to connect with you. They feel more self-assured. They feel more confident. They feel like not worried about their future. So now they feel like they can open themselves to love, okay? And what else did I write about this? I said, okay, long awaited wishes coming into fruition and also unusual beauty as well. So something about this person could be very unique in their handsomeness or beauty, or they feel that way about you. You have a very maybe ethereal look, maybe like you're not from this world that is so different. There's no one like you or no one that looks like you, and it's a very beautiful or handsome energy. We also have royal audience here. So this person, whatever they've been working on behind the scenes, however long they've been away from you, they have made a name for themselves. They have reached a lot of status. They could be in a really big role right now. They have reached a lot of respect and authority, maybe in their career, their community, maybe even online, maybe in a business aspect. So this person here has really afforded themselves a really nice landing in some type of pursuit, whatever their big goal was, and they're highly respected now. And that also could be making their ego a little bit higher or their self esteem higher, where they feel like now they know that they can pursue you. I also wrote about this being respected by many, also cannot be any happier now, ascended to the highest position, cannot be compared to anyone else. So this could be someone that you just had a hard time moving on from or just not thinking about from time to time because this is someone that you feel like there's no one else like them. No one compares to them. What's a very interesting as well, I feel like with this card, it does talk about having a difference in interest. So you and this person could have very, very, very different interests. Okay. Say you really like spirituality and this person's interest could be like technology, right? So there's a difference in interest, but also that's what made it so interesting to be connected with each other. But I do get this energy that maybe because you had no idea why things kind of fell apart, you were kind of dumbfounded. You could have thought, like, because you guys were so different, that's why they chose to walk away. But that wasn't the case. Okay. So maybe that was a thought for you, like, oh, well, we are very different, or we do have different interests or hobbies. We're in different environments. So maybe that's why this person thought they wouldn't move forward with me, but that's not the truth. The truth was really that this person had a lot of fears and they didn't know how to work through them. And they were also afraid to commit to something while they're in this worried state. And that's just facts, okay? Now we do have the Ace of Swords, so you can expect that this person's going to be very honest with you about why they chose to distance themselves. There's also some maturity in them being very honest and blunt, and even their communication style could be way more mature than it was in the past. Okay, something that was kind of stuck, as you see, the sword is stuck in a rock. I felt like this person was stuck between a rock and a hard place, and now they're finally going to have the authority to really just say what they mean and tell you the truth. Like they used to be shamed of maybe where they were in life in the past, but now that they have reached this status, there's no shame in telling you that was their fear, okay? This person thinks really highly of you with the Empress. They feel like you were a very abundant person. You could have been in a very abundant era or chapter of your life when they met you that also could have intimidated them a lot. And they could have felt like during the time that they were with you that some of that abundance rubbed off on them. Maybe you are a deeply spiritual person and you taught this person how to manifest and to have optimism and speak life over themselves. And that's something that they remember. They have a lot of nostalgia about that. This person feels like you were very nurturing to them, again, even with this card, you could see very nurturing energy. So this person felt like you had a very nurturing spirit. You cared about their well-being, their highest good, and you could have been very generous to them. And this person still puts you on a pedestal to this day as they remember how you treated them when they could have felt like they were at their worst. Last but not least, we have ninth house of seeking. So I feel like this person is really ready to explore what this connection could be. They feel like they have the freedom now to explore this without worry or doubt or fear. Something that you and this person could do together moving forward is travel. There's also this energy of like learning wisdom, sharing experiences, sharing with you what they've learned in their travels, maybe through higher education, maybe through just experiences out there, what has really helped or aided their growth or maturity. This person also could be changing their belief system. So you could see that they have a little bit more of a spiritual sense while they're coming towards you. They still have really high aspirations, even though they could have recently just achieved something here. And I feel like this person is ready to take a little bit of a risk. So maybe if they thought that you would never speak to them again, they're getting over that fear and they're just going to come towards you right now. Okay. So that's what I have for you. Pile number 3. I hope that you guys enjoyed that. Please like the video before you go. And I will see you guys in the next one. All right. Bye. Hi, pile number 4. All right. Welcome to your reading. We're going to be talking about the person who is coming towards you right now. And guys, oh my gosh, your pile is a little bit dramatic. There's some drama here, okay? I feel like this person who's coming towards you right now missed out on an opportunity with you in the past. And this could have been because they were tied to their past, like they could have been stuck, reminiscing or hurting over a past lover, or they could have actually been maybe pursuing, I don't know, there's something about like break up to make up, break up to make up. So whether that was you and them or that was them and their ex, there definitely was like someone that they could have been tied to from their past here. There also could have been distance as well. So something could have may have not got off the ground because there was distance, like a long distance relationship. And it felt like you and this person were on 2 different pages as well. Let me show you some of the cards that are coming out here so we can get straight into your reading. All right, so we have this card here. This card is called Futile Waiting. Okay, Futile Waiting. Okay. We also have this card. This card says dreams different in the same bed. Dreams different in the same bed. We have Moonjar 2. And we also have Former King. Also, your person is pulling the Knight of Swords. And also the Magician. Okay. And last card we have here is the card of Sextile, which is opportunity. All right, so let's talk about it. I really, really feel like someone feels like they missed an opportunity. There's someone here who's reminiscing about the past and what they would have done differently. A way or a choice or a direction that someone went has proved itself to be unfaithful or deeply unfulfilling. Okay, so someone feels like they made the wrong turn, they chose against maybe their happiness, and they're deeply like regretting things of the past. Okay, and there's been a lot of growth, and I mean growth, I mean like time. There's been a lot of time since they made this decision. So there's a lot of things that have been set in stone. I feel like there's been a lot of time that you guys have not seen each other. A lot has changed. A lot has changed now, in your life and also in this person's life. But it just feels like you and this person could not get something off the ground or come to a similar understanding. If this was not like someone being stuck on in their past or even having a makeup to breakup situation with an ex and choosing differently, this could just be like someone not seeing the bigger picture of the relationship and maybe having desires to go elsewhere. And those desires could even be like if someone really was focused on work or if they were focused on adventure, maybe even their own freedom. Again, it feels like there's distance here. All right. So, yeah, with this card here, I feel like, something was just unlikely to happen. Someone ended up walking away. This could be a long distance situation as well. It feels like it could have really hurt you or left you in a very unfavorable position. And it felt like someone chose differently. Okay. Someone didn't choose you. That's what this feels like a deep missed opportunity that didn't age well. There's also this energy too of like you saw this coming, okay? Your intuition could have saw this coming. You could have been really like what would I say? You could have been really analyzing the distance happening over time. Okay? It just seemed like someone was not on the same page as you. Felt like you guys were not moving forward together. It felt like someone wasn't willing to compromise as well. And it just feels like someone was really oblivious to the grand opportunity that this could have been. It's like someone's decision making is now why they're very unhappy. Okay. I feel like this person's not happy with where they are now or what they're doing now. It feels like they just feel like they're not happy. Maybe they thought this would make them happy in the past, but now that it has played out, this person feels like unfulfilled, okay? And I also feel like now you have lost a lot of respect for this person, maybe because they did not prioritize you or they didn't consider you with their decision. It feels like a lack of compromise as well. All right, so we have the moon jar too, and I have some messages about this. So this talks about steps that this person could be taking that's going to require blood, sweat, and tears to make happen. So it feels like if this person is looking for an opportunity with you, it's going to require a lot. It's going to require a lot of effort, okay? You may just be closed off to this, or you just are not, you're not really looking towards this person anymore. That's what it feels like. And, also too, this person feels like they had to put a lot of focus and concentration into something and they didn't have time for distractions. Okay. So that could have been a certain relationship. That could have been maybe studying. That could have been a job, moving somewhere else. They felt like they had to put all this focus towards that and disregard anything else. It was like their main priority and they didn't want distractions. This person feels like they also had a lot of responsibilities or tasks that they had to attend to, but this could all be in their head because another message that I'm getting with this card is that this person is competing with themselves. So they could have this false sense of competition and overachieving, but it's really themselves. Maybe they're very self critical. I don't know if this is how they grew up, but like it's like this person felt like they had a lot of like things to be responsible for, a lot of things to do in their life, but it's like they were only competing with themselves. It was never enough. Okay. It was never enough for this person. A lot of people wondered why this person did not move forward with you. Okay. Maybe their friends, if they talk about you to their friends, they always wondered why they didn't pursue you or why you guys didn't become something greater. This person's excuse is that there was a method to their madness. Like, no one would understand the position that they were in during that season. Okay. Whatever. But again, it's like it feels like it's made up in this person's head. There's this false sense of responsibility, which I know sounds crazy because, everybody strives to be responsible and on point and on top of their shit. But it feels like this person is just like, has like making shit up or now that they have achieved certain things, they see that it wasn't really worth it. All right, we have the energy of former king here. So you you had a lot of respect and honor for this person in the past, but you could have lost respect as of now. There's also this person has put themselves in a very what? Sorry, y'all. I also feel like this person has put themselves in a very unfavorable position with you. And now they're just not highly sought after. You may not even be interested in this person anymore. You may not be attracted to them anymore. Okay. You may also feel again like you don't know this person anymore, that they're a stranger. Okay. And all the respect and achievements or whatever it was that they were focused on, it doesn't mean anything now. It's like they got it, but that instant gratification or the fulfillment that they felt was quickly gone. So it wasn't even worth it. There's like something that someone did and it's not worth it today. I hope I'm making sense saying that. So now this person is having this bright idea to come towards you. There's this quick action that they're going to be coming towards you. They have decided now that they want to come towards you. Maybe they could have been indecisive for a while about reaching out, but now they have decided and they're coming in. I always see the Knight of Swords as someone trying to save something at the last minute. Okay. It feels like this chapter is really going to close or it already closed, but it feels like this person is trying their best to try to save something. They've realized something now, even with that sword, it's like having a breakthrough. So they realize something about you now. We have the Magician here as well. This person could be manifesting you. They could be putting in a lot of attention, maybe to try to come and get you back. Magician is interesting as well because it talks about utilizing all resources that you have around you to get some type of outcome. So if this person is close to your family or you guys have mutual friends, they're going to use those connections maybe to get your attention. If they know you liked certain things in the past, they may bring those things to get your attention. If they know you like if they know that certain words or phrases that used to get you in the past, they may say those things. They may bring up memories of the past as well. So it feels like this person is really scrambling to pull anything out of their hat, okay, to try to get your attention. And you may even see this as desperation, is what I'm seeing as well. Okay, you may see it a little desperate. Now, we do have sextile, which is opportunity. So something is happening. There is opportunity that is opening up between you and them. And if there was any time to try to speak to you, say their piece, or even have a second chance, now's the time. Okay, so there's something that is supporting them coming towards you. But again, it feels like you would have to get to know this person all over again because it's not one of those situations where you and this person reconcile and it's like you guys are back like you never left. It feels like I don't know you, baby steps, or I have to get acquainted again. The personality that I have now, let me see if it meshes with yours. Okay, there's something so like you just changed so much and so much has happened in your life since you've seen this person. And it could be a little awkward as well. But again, there is something here that assists or even opens a door for this person to come towards you now. So it's just very, very interesting. If this person has broken promises in the past with you and switched up on you, now it feels like they're keeping promises. Okay. So it will be very interesting to see how this plays out. For you, I just feel like, it's definitely a lesson of like not taking people for granted because they won't always be available or interested. And that's just kind of what's happening here. I'm not sure what the outcome will be. I guess that's up to you. The ball is in your court, but this is what I have for you of who's coming towards you right now. All right. So I hope that you guys got some clarity from that. And I'm wishing you the best. I love you guys, and I'll see you in the next one. All right. Bye. Hi, pile number 5. Welcome to your reading. I'm going to be talking about who's coming towards you right now. And guys, you guys have a very, very interesting pile. Okay. I cannot lie. This is very, very interesting. It's just interesting. Okay. So I'll just leave it at that, but we'll get into it. Let me show you what cards are coming out for you. So first card we have here is the card of love escape. Okay, love escape. And the second card that we have for this person is thoughtful love. Okay, thoughtful love. We also have King's hunting for this person. We also have Queen taking a stroll for you, I believe. I think this is your energy. Your person also pulled the Tower, and they pulled the Devil. Okay, so you already know that this is a very interesting pile. And last but not least, what makes this even more interesting, this person who's coming towards you right now pulled eighth house of intimacy. Okay, so very spicy pile. I think that's the best way to describe this. All right. So, guys, I feel like this person who's coming towards you, it feels very coincidental. It feels fated because you could be meeting this person when you are like in a place of leisure, or if you're taking a rest from like the, you know, daily routine. So, this could be like during the weekend. This could be if you're on a trip, on vacation. This could also be like if you're going out, okay, it feels like you're doing something like having fun, or you're just taking a break from your daily routine. And you meet this person kind of coincidentally. It feels very fated in that reason. Now, this person that you're meeting, I feel like this person, okay, there's a choice that they have to make when they meet you. And, you know, it's almost like the lover's energy, like they feel this synergy between you two. They feel deeply attracted to you. They may feel like there's this unforeseen bond, but there's a choice they have to make, not only for their highest good. Well, it could be for their highest good, but also I do feel like there's someone else involved. Okay. It does feel like this person could be in some type of relationship or relationship dynamic. It feels like this person, you know, this card right here talks about, first of all, it's called Love Escape. Okay. So, what the hell does that say? And it talks about making choices. Like when you go out of your home every day, you have choices that you make, and you can be easily tempted to make not so good choices. So, again, it just feels like, okay, you know, what is the bad choice that this person is making? And if they're just bumping into you and speaking to you and maybe even wanting to, you know, get intimate to you, whatever way that may mean, why is that considered a bad choice? But we also have the devil here. So again, there's a lot of temptations, and it kind of feels like this person could have some secrets or maybe even be in a relationship themselves. All right. And, you know, this person could be on a business trip. There's something very interesting that they're not usually in the community or the place that they're meeting you at first. I feel like this person is very charming. One thing that comes off also kind of like interesting about this person, when they meet you, they feel like you give them a break from their reality. So they feel like you give them this break from maybe if they've been going through like what did I write here? They may feel like you give them this break of where did I put it? Maybe I didn't write it down. I feel like this person feels like you're giving them a break of a very disharmonious life that they're dealing with, or a weary life that they're dealing with, or if they're going through some drama right now. Okay. So they feel like you are a pleasant surprise that really lights up their day because what's happening behind the scenes may not be so nice. For example, this person could be having troubles at work. Maybe they're having troubles financially. Maybe this person is having trouble in their relationship, in their household or living situation. So, you know, usually we wouldn't judge people if they're having like just trouble in life and maybe they do need this break, but we are judging today because something feels like a red flag, and it's like you are what lights up this person's world and makes them kind of, it feels like escapism. Okay, that's what I'm trying to say. It feels like this person is definitely going to chase you here with the king's hunting. It feels like this person's going to put in a lot of effort to get you to talk to them or deal with them. It feels like they're not going to take no for an answer. They could be a big charmer. There's some type of aggressive nature of how they're chasing you down or, just trying to get your attention, okay, with the king's hunting. Now, this card also talks about like making bold movements. So the way that this person could approach you or come towards you is very bold. Um, Also, it says there could be unforeseen dangers or risk. Okay, so be careful of wasted time or efforts with this card. And I do feel like, you may not be able to pick up that there could be something happening behind the scenes with this person. So, this is one of those energies of like maybe having a beautiful rendezvous or a great weekend with someone, or even if you're on vacation meeting someone exceptional, but then once you come back home, like communication stops or they're not able to be consistent. There's just something that's not clean in the milk, okay? And what is so interesting about this, there's a reminder because I do see you, whoever I'm speaking to, as the queen or the king on a stroll. And there's this reminder that, you are a very abundant, affluent person, and your life could be in really good harmony or balance right now. So, there's really good things happening for you, and you just want to be careful of others' intentions or whoever this person is that's coming towards you, that they don't mess that up for you, okay? That they don't leave you with a bad taste in your mouth. Because we have the tower, so there's something, it's unexpected how you meet this person, but it also could be unexpected how you don't meet them, like how they leave, okay? Something could be shocking you. There could be like, you know, the rug being pulled from under you, something like a reality check that you may experience with this person that you were oblivious to, not because you don't have great intuition, not because you're not discerning, because this person could just lie or be secretive. And we also have the devil here. So again, this is the energy of distractions, bad influences, maybe someone who may not be going through the best time in their life behind the scenes, but acting like everything's okay. This could be someone with vices as well. So this person could be a big drinker. Maybe that if you are meeting this person like around a bar, you see that they are having a lot of drinks and they may have that high tolerance, or maybe they're a smoker and they like overly smoke. Okay. There's this energy of trying to influence you as well. Devil also talks about really like kinky sex or intense sexual connections. So this could be someone that if you guys do choose to be intimate with the eighth house, it could be everything and more, but they just don't, this person's not who they seem to be. Okay. And also with the eighth house, this talks about like, it's interesting because it talks about investments, but the devil lies. So, like, this person could talk about how they are in a position of investing into this connection, what they see in the future between you two, how great you guys connect, but they could be lying. They could not lying about how they connect with you or how they feel about you, lying about like how far this could go. Okay. There's a lot of intensity right off the bat between you two, a very magnetic and intense connection. And there also could be sex here, as we just talked about, but there's a lot of secrets and there's a deep mystery behind this person. And again, I feel like someone is just like approaching you and choosing to chase you because they're not in their normal surroundings. It's almost like doing something without getting caught. Okay. So, and then also, too, another thing that I'm getting to is that like maybe this person will stop communicating for a while, but there's this deep obsession that they could have with you. So then they will reach out when they can, like after they're out of whoever's eyesight, they will be blowing you up. They will be texting you like crazy. So just be careful of that because, eighth house is also the energy of obsession and stalking. All right. So just be wary of this person. So again, just think about it. If you are on a weekend, like if you're hanging out during the weekend and you're hanging out somewhere that's like devil energy, like a club, a bar, somewhere with a lot of drinks, and a stranger approaches you and the connection feels very intense and could even feel very lustful, and you are interested in having a little fun, maybe choose not to, okay? If you're on holiday, if you're on vacation, or you're taking like a little small trip and you meet someone, you know, you may feel like that is fated, but it could be fated in a karmic way, okay? So just be careful of just getting entangled with this person. Um, and if you do have intimacy with this person, that could make it even harder to let them go, because it does, you know, I have to just be honest, it does seem like it's going to be really good if that was to happen. So just be careful, and just know that if you do have good balance in your life right now and you're happy, and you know, life is good and you have afforded yourself a lot of leisure, do not upset that balance by getting connected with someone like this, okay? But this is who's coming towards you right now, and who you should be aware of more than none. So that's what I have for you. I know that was a crazy one, but I just showing you guys what came out. So hopefully you received that well. But yes, guys, this is what I have for you. I hope that this gave you clarity about the person who's coming towards you right now. I love you guys so much. I know you guys are going to be great. I will see you guys in the next one. Please make sure you like the video, comment down below, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you in the next one. All right, bye.